Good morning, this is Mind PHP. Today I'm going to show you on how to create an option list from the data of the table. Now, we already create a list on the sidebar menu, but we don't have a code for this one yet. So, first, go to our phpMyAdmin and then on your phpMyAdmin, create a new table for this one, md hosting underscore hosting underscore list, and copy this table, this structure. We will use this table later. So let's go to our controller to start our codings. On our comhosting controllers folder, create a new file named list. Open our host.php file and paste it on the list and edit this one. Just copy what I'm doing. Then refresh it again. Now we already have a code for our controllers. Then let's create a view. On our folder views, let's create a folder named list. Now let's open the host folder and copy the file. Copy and then paste it on the list. Now open the view.html.php and let's edit this one. Let's open our default on list and edit the host to list. This one. Now on our layout for the list, like this one, here we're gonna show these columns. So let's code this one. Let's edit this one. This one will be company. This one will be plain name. This one will be HTD. And this one will be domain. Now below, let's edit this to companies ID. Companies underscore ID. This one on our table. Then plain name. This one. HDD area, this one, and copy this one and paste it here and edit this one, domain. Now let's refresh it. Now we already coded the view, but we don't have a function yet for our models. Let's code it. On our models folder, create a new file named list. Open the host.php file on models folder and copy it and paste it on the list. Now here, let's edit also this one from host to list. This one will be domain, email, like this one, and plain name, and subdomain, or domain if you want for the filter field. Now on get list query, we will gonna change this one from MD hosting companies to MD hosting list. So change this one. Since we will get the data from the MD hosting list. And this one will be domain. For our search, we can search by domain or by email if you want. That's it. Then let's refresh it. Oops, our sidebar menu is on the host, but we are on the list layout. Let's change this one to go to our list folder and view.html.php and change host to list and refresh it again. Now click the new. Since we don't have a view yet for our list, let's create this one, list without s on the end. Create another folder under the views named list. Then open the host folder and copy the file and paste it on the list. Now this one, open the view.html.php and edit from host to list. Open the default file under the template folder and edit this one from host to list. Then delete this code since we don't need this one, and also this one. and change the name of our field list. Save it and refresh. As you can see, we don't have a code yet for our get field set. So on our models folder, let's create a new file named list. Copy the codes under the host file and then paste it on the list. Delete this one and edit this one from host to list. This one will be list and list. Then delete this one. Then change this MD hosting companies to MD hosting list. Copy and paste it below. Then also this one, MD hosting companies to MD hosting list. And also to delete function MD hosting companies to MD hosting list. Just copy the code and save it. Then refresh this one. After modifying the code on the list file under the models folder, let's create an XML form under models folder and then forms folder. Then create a new XML form named list. What I did here to save our time is I already have a code for this one, and then you can copy the code. You can pause the video if you want so that you can copy it clearly. After copying the code, save it and then refresh this one. Now we were done. Let's try to insert name sample and save it. Well, I guess our database have a problem. Unknown column database. Let's check our database. Databases, and this one is database. So let's change this one to database. Let's refresh it. Oops, publish undefined. I think we don't have published on our database. So let's go to our layout and delete this one. On our list layout, delete the publish and also here. and then save it, refresh it. Now we were done. On our domain, I think there's a problem. Domain, oh, this one. We forgot to have an open bracket. Refresh it. Now we're done. What we will gonna do now is when we create a new list under the company's ID, when we click this one, it will show all the companies like an option. This one will be the company. Let's create another new one for our example. Then save it. Then these two companies will show, or our two companies are the same on name. Let's edit this one. And this will be named example. And save it. Now what we want to do is to show those companies here when we click this one. So we will choose a company for our hosting list. To code this one, let's go to our models folder and create a new folder named fields. Under the fields, let's create a new file named companies. Since our XML type for companies ID companies, then let's create a field named companies. Let's code here. Let's code it here. Define JPath base or die. Our field class will be list, then class JForm field. By the way, this form field class is for Joomla framework. This one will be the form field type companies. This is the method to get the field options. Let's initialize the variable. Now let's get the ID for the current item, either category or company item. Select ID as value and name as text from MD hosting companies. If there's a error, oh this one. Now let's get the option. And here, now let's merge any additional options in the XML definition. Copy this one and paste it here. And then here is option. Then return options. Now we were done on our company's file under the field where this code gets the option. Let's go to our layout, click new, and now we can see the companies inserted on the table companies. Now we were done on creating an option list from the data of table. Have a good day.